back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. So, you know that saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I disagree, because this is what we got up to. And good news, I finally got my microphone, so you should be able to hear me a little bit better today. The other thing is, you're wondering why I'm sitting in the suit. Well, if you go back to my first video, I'll put the link up in the description at the top here, about my first time. Well, I got the job. So did my wife really leave me in a Ferrari? Yes, she did. So guys, the video footage I've got for you today, I must apologize, although I've got my mic and new camera and everything for today. The video footage I'm going to show you now was filmed about 2 or 3 months ago. Not the best sound quality and not the best sort of video footage. However, I thought it would make for a good series of videos. So the cars that we drove today was the Nissan GTR, the McLaren 570S, the Hurricane Spider, as well as a Ferrari 458. Now they say never meet your heroes. I disagree with that. There's always this sort of illusion that, you know, you see these supercars, or, you know, these cars that you sort of dream and wish that you want to get. You see them passing you by in the street and you go, oh, I'll never do that, I'll never do that. However, that's just a mindset. You need to shift your mindset. What my wife did is, last Christmas, she bought me a track day, and what I did is I was able to select four cars, of which I selected those: the GTR, the McLaren, the 458 and the Hurricane. Why did I choose those cars? Those are all cars that I have on my bucket list. Those are cars that I aspire to get at some stage. Now they say never meet your heroes. I met my hero. I was not disappointed. The point is, I took these cars and I took what was strange was I took the Hurricane for a drive. And it was driving like a VW Golf or anything like that. Whereas before I drove the car, there was this perception that, you know, it's this big, bulky supercar, that it's out of my league. However, now I have this vision of, well, I've touched it, I've driven it, I've felt it. So it is real. It's a bit like meeting a celebrity in the street for the first time. You know, you see them on YouTube or you see them on TV and you go, until you've actually met that person, of course you know they're real, but when you see them, they say that you're starstruck, then only then do you go, oh, that's actually the person, there they are, and that's why you get starstruck. So the same thing being relating back to the cars. So the message in this video is, you know, take all your opportunities and just make them as real as you possibly can. There's a boxer, Deontay Wilder, he's got this affirmation where he says, speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. So I speak about it all the time. I believe it. I've test driven the car, or cars, which was amazing. And I believe that at some point in the future, I will buy one of those cars. Leave in the comments down below as to what car you think out of these cars you would take. I've always, you know, since I was a little kid, that I wanted to get a Nissan GTR. Now I'm thinking more Lamborghini Hurricane, especially the Spider. But again, when I think about it a little bit further, maybe something as sleek and as, you know, the elegance of the McLaren. So let me know in the comments down below which car you would take. Okay guys, so the next video, I'll show you all the cars that we drove, and then that will lead into my hot lap in the Lamborghini. I will say though, you do go on 2 laps. So the first lap you kind of go a little bit steady, and then of course your confidence builds. So there's a gentleman that's sitting next to me, he's giving me directions, and a professional gentleman, so he's saying, you know, accelerate here, turn left. So again, apologies on the actual video footage and the sound. I've tried to edit and tweak that as best as I can. Still makes for good viewing. But at the end of that clip with the Lamborghini, yeah, let's just say I was told to slow down. Here comes the clip. Hope you enjoy it.
more. That's it, come to a stop just there, you're all good.
And finally, the video of my wife going on a hot lap with this professional driver. Now, what's interesting is this is around the Top Gear test track. You know, the Top Gear guys with Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May. It's the same track, however, they did tweak it. It's not exactly the same, but in terms of the premises and where my wife says a few words, which I've beeped out, you'll see that you go over the start-finish straight as well as we pass that BMW i8. So have a look at the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.
What do you think? There you go. How was that?
Oh, that was brilliant. Thank you so
Good?
much.
Did you enjoy that?
That?